Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Some more Palworld. We're gonna chill, hang out. You know, it's close to the next update. We got some stuff to do, so we're just gonna see what we can get through today. Hey Jenny, thanks for joining in already. Glad to see you're here. Timmy's with me, of course. And this time I'm not gonna forget that he gets his treat. We're gonna go ahead and do he gets his jerky, chicken jerky. This thing looks just rough. Yeah, I think jerky, I want, you know, chewy, not like just hard crunchy. He likes hard crunchy. There you go. He's gonna eat his little jerky treat. Yeah. Crunching right away. Everybody see the news from Planet Crafter? 1 million copies sold. Over 1 million copies sold. Nice achievement. Small studio. It was originally 2 people, if I remember right, that started the game, and then they've expanded to 6. So a studio of 6 sold over 1 million copies of a game that right now, of all reviews, is 96% positive for the game. So, better rating than Starfield still, by far. So that's good news. Hopefully that means they're going to take some of that money, that the millions that they've made off of this, and we might get Planet Crafter 2 DLC expansion. So honestly, I feel like now they've got, you know, for what they did, they've got 6 people. They could do a nice DLC where it goes beyond, like you get done, you leave the planet, and treat it kind of like, I guess, like a new game plus type thing. Like, you know, you got our games. Maybe instead of like you just start completely over, it gives you the option to move to another planet, you know, and have it be kind of the same thing. You have a certain sized area that generates. They basically could do it kind of like the way they did the portal generator, where it's just random areas that, you know, generate. So here's a planet. It generates this random section of a planet with different biomes. And I know, you know, part of the theme of Planet Crafter is they crafted the biomes and the changes. But generate a new planet and new terraformation mechanics. Like, we got a planet is cold. You know, there's ice. You got to warm it up so that they melt. You got to create the atmosphere and all that. But it looks like a desert, you know. What if we had a ice planet? You start with an ice planet that is just ice everywhere, and it takes longer to heat it up, you know? Or you go on a planet that is like really hot, like no atmosphere, but it's extremely hot. So instead of heating it up, we, with the DLC, get some, you know, instead of heaters, you get coolers. So you now have something, you got to try to cool the atmosphere down. Like certain things to like create ice crystals, something like that, where you're launching rockets maybe to create ice crystals in the atmosphere or whatever. It could be, you know, a similar thing, but it'd be like, yeah, you don't want to use heaters here because it's already too hot. You want to cool this down. And that could be even part of the mechanic. Hey, you could have a planet where there is breathable atmosphere, but it's too hot, so your suit can only cope with the heat for so long. So instead of having that limited oxygen supply, you have a limited temperature resistance until the temperature comes down. There's some good options there for what they could do. Just basically create random planets so you can keep going and keep, you know, start over. Even if it is just like a whole new game, you start over, but you get to choose a randomized planet and a randomized style of what kind of stuff you gotta do, you know. That could do some different things. You could have one that's like super thick atmosphere, like almost like a Venus type of world, where it's super thick atmosphere, and you've got to try and like got a greenhouse effect. You're trying to get away from that. You got to clean up the atmosphere, so they can have like atmospheric processors to like filter down the atmosphere. There's different mechanics they could throw in there and just create a DLC that gives you so much infinite replayability, because now you're doing it on different worlds with different mechanics. Just, you know, devs, Bijou Games, you watching this, go ahead, take the idea. I'm fine with that. Hey, Sanchez, thanks for joining. Well, yeah, you got money now. I think, you know, Planet Crafter DLC or Planet Crafter 2 would be a nice thing to see coming out. You know, They got the luxury. They could be working on it now. It still give us some content for the core game, you know, here and there. They did add some stuff there, like, you know, we didn't get this done prior to full release. We were kind of, you know, it was one of those, it's full release, but not really full release because they didn't get all the content done. Like Icarus is full release, but it wasn't full release because they still had, I remember Icarus hit full release and it was like stuff still in there said coming soon. But yeah, Planet Crafter, maybe we'll see some announcement of a DLC. Now you got some money, you could hire a couple more people, let them focus on that if you want, you know. They can expand a bit. All right, let's dive in, do some Palworld, not Planet Crafter. And we are, what is it? I got upgrades last time. We still gotta go get the heat resistant legendary armor. Did get the Pal metal helm legendary. So yeah, I saved it. So I got the old one, 150 and 350. So 150 defense, 350 health, and now it's 240 defense and 560 health. So a nice boost to the health. Really didn't see that big of a difference in the defense, but hey, you know, it's more defense. It means I'll take more damage, more health, more damage resistance. It works. You know, last time we got the legendary rocket launcher. I've got the legendary rifle. I need to make some more ammo. There's some other things we had going last time. Ah, there we go. Good to waste playing Pal spheres. I did go I was getting low on some legendary balls, so I had to go make some more legendary balls. Let's see. What you're gonna do? I did do another fight with these guys, Palladius and Necromius. I did do another fight with them since last time. Purely to capture Necromus. I caught Necromus. Oh my god, that was so much different. The first fight, the one we did on the stream last time, way different difficulty level the second time around. My pals that, you know, I managed to get them back to the base area, and I deployed pals. They were dropping like flies. My good pals that handled the previous fight pretty well were like being just knocked out. I think it was honestly about as bad as the fight with Bella Libero. You know, the level 50 higher in one, like where it was just, they were dropping like flies against them. But I finally got Necromus low enough. I want to say I think I threw, it was like 20 legendary spheres to finally catch Necromus. I was down to the wire. I think I had like 2 left or something like that in the end. So I had to go make some more. But I've got Palladius and a Necromus, both boy types. So, you know, I still got to go catch me some more. So I could maybe get some female ones and start, you know, doing that. Well, actually, yeah, I got 2 boy Palladius. I got I did catch the other Palladius. For some reason, that was so much easier to catch than Necromus. Necromus was a nightmare. Ties in the name, I guess. Don't be talking about lunch. I did not eat lunch before this. I'm starting to get a little hungry now. So you're gonna talk about food and make me want to stop to go eat food. I don't think Necromus Palladius have respawned yet. I'm gonna say I don't think they've respawned yet. But we'll check soon. Definitely might do another fight with them today. You know. Oh yeah. I have literally no eggs going because I've got one. One dark egg from a Bella fight. I think that's the one we did last time. We'll put in. Oh no, that's a dark egg I found. All right. Bella eggs don't take 3 minutes to hatch. Yeah, I've got like no Bella eggs to hatch right now because I cannot seem to get other really good passive skills. Like Blood of the Dragon. You know, dragon attack damage. Great. Motivational leader, I don't care about that. Right now, I've got like the burly body on a bunch of them. You know, aggressive, higher attack, lower defense. I kind of like the idea of them staying alive. So I'm, you know, artisan, higher work speed for Bella. I'm not really gonna be using her for much, so I don't need that. I cannot seem to find anything. I mean, all right, swift. You know, I've got that increased movement speed. Great when they're, you know, if they're actively tried to dodge attacks. Like, oh hey, here's an attack coming in. Let me sidestep it. I can see that help. But she's not a mount, so I'm not going to be doing that. You know, it's... Also, I got to pay attention here. Like, here's a level 2 Nightmare Iris, level 1 Nightmare Iris. So I got to make sure I'm getting at least level 2 Nightmare Iris with really good stats in the end. I kind of, you know, like Veil of Darkness. She's dark type. It's going to increase dark damage. I could go with a higher degree of that one, but yeah, basically I don't have any really good like stats. So we're going to do a Bella fight today and see if I can get, you know, try to get actually a couple Bella fights. We're going to do some. I'll go ahead and just do that. Let's just check. If they're here, which I don't think it's been long enough. If they're here, we'll go ahead and do a fight against... Oh, they are back. Okay, so we're going to fight them so I can break down this base and move on to... We'll do some Bella fights. So, we're going to pop out all my goodies. Oh, there's... Oh, starving weekend. Okay, maybe I might want to fit some... I'm going to feed them first. Yeah, that might be a good idea, you know? Go ahead, feed the good ones. Make sure they got their foods. Again, I'm hungry, so of course the game's gonna have to remind me about food. No, we're not going with berries. Berries are not enough for our good one. We're gonna split my salad stacks. We're gonna go back, get this going. I'm gonna let them eat, you know. Nice, fed, happy pals. Oh, and it's, oh. You know what? It's about to be nighttime. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for them to eat. Oh, wait, I don't want that. Forget the Mal Crisp. What? Eat up. Now, you know, be fair. Couple of dark ones in there. They'll eat through the night. That's fine. We'll let them eat up. What you ate was delicious. I'm gonna have today was grocery run day, so I've got some of Aldi. They got calzones that you can buy at Aldi, and like where the cheese and like the charcuterie stuff is. They always have like different some calzones. Like they got buffalo chicken, and then like the 4 cheese, and then pepperoni. I usually just get pepperoni if they have it. The buffalo chicken has not agreed with me before. And every time I've had that, I've kind of ended up like getting a little sick afterwards. But I got me a calzone, and I've got a big thing of salad. That's my dinner. Timmy's got fancy food. He's gonna get some fancy food. Oh, visitor. Always heading towards my base as I'm about to fight somebody. Where is this visitor? Like every time. Hey, you're about to do a big fight, so I'm gonna come check out your base. Probably get killed in the process. Yeah. It's always like that's their plan. Like, yeah, let's go and die by you know, getting in the line of fire. I saw a visitor heading towards my base. Where is that visitor? I don't see them. I don't see any other pals around here. There's Dig Dug. Beacons. Well, still no visitor. Oh, hey, what we got? I heard the sparkles. We got a sparkly Lee's Punk. Okay. You know what? I'll put this on. That way, make sure I don't take out my... Ooh, wow, level 49. Oh, that might be one I want to take down. Yeah, first. Okay. Wow, yeah. 14,000 damage. And did not even knock him all the way down in life. Oh, come on. That was not a miss. That went right by his foot. Oh, what? So he got out there. He's like, come on. Broke free. Oh, and of course. I don't want your loving. Go away. Oh, here's the visitor. Tell you what, let me walk past. Oh, convenient. The attack stops as I walk. Ha ha ha! Got him. Visitor has left the base. Well, duh, he's dead. That was effective. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely ready for the new update, too. That's kind of like, you know... I know I still need to be working on my Bellas, which is why we're going to do some Bella fighting. So I can get, hopefully, a better egg from Bella. That's the thing, is like I need some new eggs, because I need to get, hopefully, a better... You know, instead of just repeating the same stats, the same skills over and over, I need to get a better, some stats to use. And, you know what, actually, let's look and see. How many are, like, still unknown at the moment before we get to the point? I think I got them all. I think I have at least gotten one of everything. Obviously, son, I still need to collect the 10. But, you know, really, I can just do some eggs if I want, if I have to. If I can get me a female, Palladius and Necromus on this fight, I'll be sad. Oh, yeah, and again, I need to probably put the ring back on just in case. You don't even have Palworld anymore? Did you refund it somehow after hours of game time? Or are you just saying you uninstalled it? Let's see, what was it? It was the last Thursday of the month, right? The 28th, I think? 27th. 27th is when the update comes out. And that's when you go reinstall it, check out the new pals, right? I seriously don't think I'll be able to beat... I mean, if I really wanted to put in that much time and had that much time to sit there and put in, I possibly, like, get enough, like, maybe max out a Bella. Because, I mean, really, the eggs, I've got so many incubators now, the hatching is really not, like, that big a deal. I can always make some more and not even worry about it being the, not even trying to do the electric ones, just be like, I'm gonna do just regular ones, and whatever time it takes, you know, not worry about being the most efficient time-wise. You know, and getting the eggs, really not that big a deal, because, I mean, it's, you know, got a couple in there, let them eat their food, you know, eat their cake, and good. Oh, look at that! So my pals are awake, but Palladius stayed asleep. So I actually get to fight only Necromus. That's how you do it. That's, yeah, look. Palladius is still up there asleep. That's how you do it. Get it right at dawn, right as, you know, the pals are going to wake up and lure one of them away. Like, shoot one of them while they're asleep still, because he finally woke up now. You know what? I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to get over here, and as that life gets low enough, I'm going to pop them back in. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and start popping them back in. Just a bit. Maybe like the dark types. You know, I got Necromus fighting himself. And Palladius is still over there like, I am not involved in this. You do your own thing. Look at that. All right, so perfect. Got them all in just in time. Got on my Shadowfax, so, you know, did not kill Necromus. Got down to the 1 health. Boom! That was, oh, that was smooth right there. That worked so well. Oh, yes. Let's see here. Major injury. Well, duh, I just beat you. And we got female. Look at that. I'm going to... we're going to make some baby Necromus today. Maybe I will luck out and do the same thing with Palladius. You know what? Now that I got that, they can eat. They can enjoy. Oh, one of them's got an ulcer. No. Neglect. Why are you so, like, neglected? All right, come on. Somebody here who wants a belly rub. Somebody, I mean, eat up. Fracture. But really? You know what? Come here. Come here. Somebody. Pet. You know what? We need an electric petter. How about that? like a car wash, but it's a pet. Petter. A pal petter. That's it. New content for the game. Electric pal petter. And it looks like just like it's like a scrubber. But it's like at a car wash, like you got the brushes, but instead it's like hands. And the pal just walks through it and gets like scratches. That would work, right? They would not know the difference. They would be like, this is cool. I'm fine. You know, forget the spa. They just need an electric pal petter. You're playing Ark Evolved on... Okay, so you got... So, not Ascended, the original one. Have you done the... Jason do the expansion yet? Hey, Felonius. Did Jason add any of the expansions, or is it still just the original map part? I mean, granted, I still haven't beaten like anything on the first part, so it's not like I need to worry about the expansions yet. Ah, you missed. Yeah, come on. Whoa! All right, you didn't miss that time. Hey, he's like, forget it. I like, seriously, you're gonna fight me from there? Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. Are you coming or not? I need you to get over here. Ah, knocked him down. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to kick in. Yeah. All right. Stop shooting my base. Go on the other side there. Oh, just the island? Okay. All right, here we go. The easiest by far fight, you know, on this. Oh, hey, he reset. He like, oh, I forgot. He forgot. Yeah, he reset. He literally like ran over there and started running back. Is that? No, that's mine. Right? I don't know which was which. I got a Palladius out there of my own. He took off and then came back. All right, hey, I see hits right there, so. Yeah, okay, we're starting to get a little bit weaker, right? Maybe throw a couple more of these back out. I got to get him low, but not too low, you know, before I can knock them back in. And why you gotta try to get over here on this side, you know? But you don't look behind the curtain. Boom. All right. Yep. Hey. He's running away. Don't you run away from me. I mean, give me time for my abilities to recharge, yeah. Don't heal. That's the main thing. He's like, I don't even care about you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, come on. That is not a lot of damage from that hit. Honestly, I think that probably did almost as much. There we go. There's that one. One health. I see his little chest over there. All right, do not sit here and do like 20 legendary balls to capture this one like it did the other day. Like, you're at 1 health. I can't do any worse, you know, or better on getting your resistance down. Just capture already. They seriously need to add more boost to the capture power from the effigies. They really need to increase the max level we can boost our capture power. I'm getting tired of, like, seriously, what am I, almost 10 now? Or actually at 10 spheres already thrown? Ugh. See, that gets annoying right there. Like, I get it. He's tough. He should take a bit more to do that. But, I mean, at some point, you gotta say how many wasted Pal Spheres is enough before you say, okay, this is too far. Alright. Get my goodies. Oh, you know. Help. Build mode, you can't pick stuff up, which is still, to me, goofy. Actually, you know, Captain Midnight, he's faster. Let's go this way. Also, weird looking thing over there. Oh. There's bones. It's just like the top part of the bones was rendering in, but the part that was closer to me visually didn't want to render in. Oh, and I see a cave entrance. Yeah, I'm assuming that means the boss over here is inside. Dinosaur Lux. We're gonna go after him. I hadn't done this one yet. The furthest mine shaft. So, if that's the name, and we get a new island area, new expansion area with this update, which we already know we're getting, and they add another mine shaft, And it's technically a little bit further out in a other direction. Would this no longer be the furthest mineshaft? Be formerly furthest mineshaft? You know, I don't have to actually catch this one. I think I've caught enough of them. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm just gonna let him have fun. Boom. Alright. Pal metal armor schematic 2. What is it? Rare. So not anything to, you know, worry about. Just good to get it. I think that's all the bosses now. Right? I think that's all my check marks. No. The bosses that will never spawn for some reason are literally supposed to be there and never show up. I've still got them. Like, I seriously have certain bosses that are obviously bugged, at least in my game, because they never show up. I can never get them. Don't actually need that most of the time. Alright, let's see. Oh. Let's just head out this way. And, maybe unlock some more map area. There's a small cave. Yeah, most of the boss ones like that are just, you know, like that. They call it a mine shaft, but you really just get to the back where it's a cave and it's like it's done. Like, you don't actually, I mean, you see, like, the scaffold, support beam, stuff like that, you know, to indicate mine shaft. That's about it. That's the equivalent of mine shaft. Apparently, they never bothered mining very far before they gave up and said, oh, we're not getting anything here. Maybe we just go somewhere else. Alright. Yeah, just grabbing all the eggs I can find now that are convenient enough. Oh, you know, I didn't even look to see what the last Palladius was. I got, you know, boy and girl Necromus. You know, first one was boy, second one was girl, so that was a good, you know, good bit of luck there, considering the issue I had with getting a male Bella to ever hatch. So maybe I did get a female Palladius too. We got 2 different ones. To start like spamming some eggs. Not that I need them for fighting or anything. I don't think I've ever seen anybody really say they're that great in terms of the combat and the abilities. But, you know, get my 10. Actually, I might wait on that. On them, because I'm still thinking they've got to be doing a level cap increase with this next update. Because otherwise, you're just cramming more unlocks in the existing levels. I feel like there's got to be a level cap increase coming. And the question there is, do they keep track of all the experience you got after you hit level 50? Like, once you hit 50, you're still getting experience from doing stuff. Are they tracking all of that? And so suddenly, you know, hey, new level cap, and boom, I'm like level 53. You know, right off the bat. I want to see what happens with that update. And then, you know, if that is the case, we've got the level cap increase, and all that extra experience has an effect. And yeah, I'll go hatch a bunch of Palladius and Necromus and get my 10 count. Or, you know, get all the XP from it. Jason! She lost 3 dinos? Well, where'd she lose them? I mean, did she just misplace them? Did she put them in her pockets and then forget to take them out later? Lost your good bird. Aw. Lost the good bird. Which is really not good, because bird is the word. Alright, got a bunch of goodies. Let's see. Ring of Dark Resistance. Uncommon, uncommon. Alright, nothing worth writing home about. But training manual, training manual. You know, I like that. I want to keep kind of the rare, I guess. You know, let's see. Yep, don't have them, so that's fine. Funny enough, I only have one Bella thing, so I gotta go get Bella fragments. Did not get those yet today. Toss that in. I think I got some mushrooms hanging. Nope, they've all spoiled. I'm hoping the new pals, we're supposed to get new variations. Maybe we're gonna get a frost ice type of pal that's also dark, so he doesn't need to sleep. Be nice, you know, or take away the requirement of kindling and ice type, you know, work on the electric stuff. Like, oh, electric cooker. It's electric. You know, that's like saying electric gas car. If it's electric, why you need gas? You got your dinos killed in a cave. Well, that is just, that's just mismanagement there. You just being neglectful to your dinos. It might be time to do some major cooking again. Actually, I probably should go over there and move some omelets into the food box. Even omelets work. I mean, the berries are nice. You know, there's just tons of them. That's not a problem. But omelets definitely are better in terms of food. So there we go. Get that going. Let's get some eggs dropped. And, you know, I've got an egg hatched. We'll go do... Oh, I just realized I just put all my supplies up, which include the stuff for the PAL box and the feed box. Yeah. I'll have to go grab supplies. You're going after artifact and lava, and you don't mix. Thanks to spiders pushing. So the spiders drove you to jump in the lava. Or did they say hurtful things? Did they catch you in their web of meanness and just made you say, that's it, I'm done. I'm jumping and I'm taking these dinos with me. Actually, you know, let's just go ahead. We'll build it.
Yep.
Yep, okay. Alright, let's see. I want to test. Level 43. Not boss type, but it is still, you know, look at that. So much better. Now. Let's see. Is that one? Level 2 Nightmare Iris. So that's definitely a good one that I'm leveling up. It pushed you into it? Nah, they pushed you through their hateful comments, right? You say it. They drove you to Just throwing yourself in the lava. Like, that's it. I'm ending it all. You can be honest about it. We're here to show compassion. Except Jason. He might not show compassion. He might laugh about it. Jason has a higher tendency to poke fun at you. Much like that emoji. Okay, let's see. We have 20, and that, yeah, that might be enough. I'll get this one block here, and we'll do that. You have an older brother, so you're used to the abuse. And I know I need some wood. Right. All right. Let's get set up, and I'll go. I'll go do probably some more harvesting to get the supplies for the altar. Yeah. Did you seriously, like, just come running from somewhere over there chasing that lift monk? Like, he was over there and literally chased it all the way over here to just so happen to be like, oh, hey, I was supposed to fight you. All right, I lucked out. I got everything. Gonna check out her arc game. We gotta check and make sure she actually only lost 3 dinos. It's not 4, and she's gonna realize that it is 4. Syndicate Thug? Alright. That's all. Oh, it's nighttime. Getting dark. Okay. That means I'll wait it out. Because, you know, daytime pals, all the ones that are not dark type, they don't like, you know, eating or doing anything at night. So I am going to let nighttime run its course. And then once the dark type ones come out to play, we're going to run through and get a bunch of venom glands. So I'm sure I need some more for my poison arrows. Some point is almost nighttime. While we wait, boss fight. Let's see how that does. Yeah, big difference between the boss one and, you know, of course, there's that attack. Trying to escape. Wow, that's doing. That was a lot of those tornadoes, a lot of the little twisters, and that did a number on Mamorush. Just started knocking them around. All right, see if that actually Nope. Disrupted the nightmare iris. So we don't get nightmare iris. And look at that. That is honestly because it caught him in there and bounced him around because he's so big. That was more effective than the nightmare iris attack. Yeah, that actually works really well on the big, heavy pals. Little pals, not so much. Oh, you had a tornado Thursday? I'm saying everything's okay. Otherwise, you probably would have already been mentioning something happened earlier with it. Am I right? Everything's fine? Alright, come on. I hear the crickets. Where's my dark types? I need some dark types spawning in. Oh, I see one. Boom. Oh, and Depresso, you're gonna be really depressed when I run you over. Honestly, get a big pal. You know, obviously, Frostallion not work, either one. Big enough, you know, high level so that they do more damage because their stats are higher. But, you know, just run over dark pals at night somewhere in the earlier areas, like I'm doing here. As venom glands over and over. It is so easy to just load up on venom glands this way. Like, no time wasted trying to actually fight, do attacks. You just mow through them because your pal's big enough to damage these smaller ones by running them over. I mean, like this area, let's, you know, get some more Depressos and Daydreams. So, oh, is that more? More? Yeah, there we go. Like, boom. Oh, good thing this is a flyer. I almost went off a cliff. Yeah. Just see how much I get in terms of venom glands from this. Oh. Just outside the sea? So not by your house is what you're saying. You didn't go, you know, to the land of Oz and, you know, have to take care of an evil witch. Didn't go driving your van into it to release, you know, some sensors in it to map the tornado. Oh. Did not do enough damage to that one when I stepped on him. Look at that. Ah! That is so good. Right there. So satisfying. Just boom. Right on his head. Like, yeah. I'm going to land on you. Well, Daydream's nice and easy to see. Depressos... No, they just kind of, they're dark. You gotta kind of look, like you get to a certain area and you're like, hey, is that a depresso over there? Scorching egg. Seems a weird one to have right here. How did that miss? That is an AoE attack. How did that miss? When it hit right at his feet. Maybe this update will fit some of the, you know, attack, you know, avoidance issues with floaty PAL types. The ones that are technically not standing on the ground, but just kind of hover above it. So that it causes them to dodge attacks that they shouldn't dodge. Oh, I saw the stars. Yep, I didn't get them. Alright. I've got to get a little bit worried. It's morning. Well, maybe I've got a couple that, you know, hung out. Well, I guess not quite time to go back. But I think they didn't spawn in down there. Oh, wait. Nope. Ping gullet. Alright, let's see. How did I do? 63 venom glands. Look at that. One night just riding around. 63 venom glands. Yes, that's the way to do it right there. The storm it brought was awesome. Like, because because it was like a big storm. Or it was like very interesting to watch. What? How was the storm awesome? I want definition of why that storm was awesome. Because I feel like, unless you're gonna say because we needed the rain, it's kind of like one of those things that it's definitely like I want to hear the interpretation of why it was awesome. Oh, it's violent. Very violent. Well, that doesn't sound awesome. That sounds like me having to hold Timmy as he just shakes uncontrollably from the sound of the thunder and heavy rain. Okay. Oh, yeah, now it's daytime. Let's get go back. I need to make my slab. And then I'm gonna have to go, yeah, we'll get this slab used so I can then go worry about getting some more fragments. While we have the hour cooldown for her drops. Yeah, see, that to me, that's where I'd be like, yeah, I'm stuck here with Timmy freaking out. Like, having to hold him to calm him down. Because if I don't hold him, he's going to try to go get under the bed to hide. And then I'm going to have to literally, like, get the broom or something to try and get him out. Ooh. Because I know, you know, just... I need to start making this like habit. Before I do a boss fight like this, make sure I put some food out for the pals. And that's why I put the feed bots, you know. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and boop all my good pals out, including those newbies. Oh, yeah, the least one. Why not? Okay. And again, look at that. A visitor is heading towards the base. Where is this visitor? That's going to end up getting wiped out when I do this. Alright, they're all sick, depressed, weekend. Whatevs. Go beat them. I mean, I've got more powerful ones now. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Let's see. Get my Bella in there, too. See if she can toss out some of the little twisters and have it, like, actually affect this one. Okay, like, 20 seconds, half the life pretty much gone. Then, you know, I'm waiting on cooldowns. Oh, there we go. Got... Yeah! That was a good one. Until somebody decided to freeze Bella. Make it where she couldn't move. Can't really target. Think maybe I targeted? Yeah, I did. That was not really that effective. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can do a better time this round. Here we go. A minute 21 seconds. Yeah, a minute 21. I think I'm going to do this is I'm going to do some PAL recuperation with that. Oh, and he survived. How about that? He actually, I defeated her fast enough. The wandering merchant isn't going to die. He's just going to walk up and have nobody to talk to. And that's already done. Alright, so that's 40 minutes. And I got an Arsops. That I really just don't need. Yeah, he's a coward too. Look at it. Yeah, a coward. Alright. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna get rid of this little waste of space right there. Really wish you could assign like the black marketeer to like a spot where all he's gonna do is sit there. Like, hey, doesn't need to be at this job site. He just needs to stay here. Like, go stand in the corner. Like, you know what? Stand right here. That's all I want you to do. That way I don't have to, like, go and get him and toss him out. He can just stay out. And I can, you know, go and sell the crap pals to him. Because he stands in the corner where I told him to stand, you know? Just be easy. Be nice. And I don't even look. I did not get any extra cores. Also, I didn't get that little, up the level boost thing. Let's see. I'm gonna... How many can I do? 31. That's not enough. Let's go max. I need to go get some eggs. I got plenty of eggs. I know that. Alright, so maintenance, well, I'm thinking, because fracture, weekend, fine, you know, depressed. You know, food levels not that great. Sanity is, oh, actually okay on that one. I'm going to put them out and let them kind of just recoup. Have a bed. I know I start with this one. You know, go, have a little nap, little lie down. You want to do some work while you're out, that's okay. Go ahead. And, what I was going to do. Something I was going to do. No, I get out of the way. Oh, yeah, I need to go get some eggs. Let's get some eggs from the other base. Because I've got tons of eggs. Granted, most of the eggs I want to use for, like, baking cake. But, hey, you know. It's what it is. Yeah, 1,024 eggs. I'm thinking probably don't need that many for cakes. Especially I got 132 waiting right there for me to, you know, put to use. Once that Bella egg hatches, which is 40 minutes for that. Yeah, let's see. It was 40 minutes. I did that right after beating her. Alright. Think I know roughly what time I can go back there and she'll do drops again. I'll say maybe I get a good you know, passive skill from this Bella. And you know, I'm good. You know, I got me a new one to throw into the breeding pair to try and make it better. Okay, wait, what's going on with you guys? I don't want to have to go around to every one of you and give you a sanity. Why are you so insane? Go like spa or something, you know? I got well a spa. Did I build a second one somewhere? No, I did not. I might build a second spa, I guess. They're like, instead of getting sane, they're like, no, we're gonna keep working. Yeah, maybe I need to make another spa. You know, again, electric pet scratcher. That's a winning idea right there. Looks like a little, you know, pet car wash that it's hands instead of scrubbers. Yes, come in and get petted. That's all you gotta do. He's just like, I'm done. No, come on. Why can I not target you? I can't target you. Okay. That's kind of problematic. Was it other? Nope. Hot spring. Here we go. You know what? There's trees over here. I don't have a problem with the amount of wood I am producing, so I'm just gonna throw another one over there. That way I've got 2 hot springs. So 2 of them can have a nice hot tub, you know, session same time. And they don't have to make it awkward. Going to look at tile. For some reason, when I looked at that, I thought it said title. I was going to look at title. I was like, what is it? Is it going to take that long to look at the title? Okay. Let's... Okay. Oops. Alright, so obviously yeah. Okay. So maybe I'm going to have to actually go to each one of them and... Well, let's see. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're a little depressed, but you're fine. Got an ulcer. Weekend. Okay. Why are you weakened? I'll give them all the opportunity to get some sanity. Actually, oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, he's fine. We can throw him out. Sick. He's fine. Fine. A little depressed still, yeah. You're fine. I'm just letting him eat up. Ulcer. Wait a sec. Why? Why can I not? I literally was clicking to put him out. And it would not put him out. I had to drag him to get him out. That is... Alright, you know what? We're gonna pet you. Yeah? I don't know why Necromus would be so... feeling so neglected. I literally just caught him. Like, not that long ago. Who am I petting anyway? I think I pet... No, I got that... Yeah, the Chromus. Is that the wrong one? Alright, come on. That's gotta be it. Alright, you know what? I give up. You guys just... feel neglected. Eat some better food. Take care of that ulcer. Well, let's just leave it like that. Okay. Now, omelets. Got 260. I'll get rid of some of the tomatoes. Let's see. Alright, do I really need to go and do some medicine for them? I'll have to go and... Ulcer and fracture. Weakened and depressed. I'll have to give them some of that. Alright, fine. High grade medicals. Why? I thought. Really only have 2 of those? That seems odd. I actually only have like 2 of them. Like, I didn't collect, and all this time I never got any others. And it's common. Does that not seem weird? I got 2 of them. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, that's one thing I really don't like there, is that you can't target the ones in the base with that. Alright, we'll put you up. Let's go here. Fracture. Does that work on fractures? Yes, ulcer and fracture. Okay, so we're gonna go. Actually, I think I'm gonna get rid of the Palladius. So, weekend. Okay, weekend is not the one. Okay, ulcer. Yeah, we'll go that one. Alright. Yeah, they could do this better. They really could do that better. Where you don't have to, like, put them in your party to apply it. Like, if they're out, you should be able to apply it to them right there. Or a way to do it in the PAL box. Not weak. Like, weekend. Yeah, can I, like, could we not just click this and then have it say, here's the medicine you have available? Like, I'm in my base, so I have access to all my base stuff. Could I not just have it, hey, here's what's available? Okay, click and apply it to them. Wouldn't that just make it so much easier? Yes, it would. I feel like they should do that. That should be a thing. Because that's annoying right there to do it that way. Weakened and depressed. If I get rid of my depressos, would that stop the depression? Are they just depressing each other because they are in there? I like how, you know, here's a shot. You're not depressed anymore. Congratulations. Alright, and that leaves... Where is it? Sick. My sick Frostallion. Was it? What was just the sick? Colds and sick. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's just... Yeah, it's a cold. That... I got plenty of those. Yeah, that could be done much better than it is. That's not a very good system right there for that. Who do I want to put in there? I got Bella that I'm leveling up. I got my Jet Dragon that I'm leveling up, which is not really. He's got good stats, but I really kind of want to get rid of the bottomless stomach on one. So like that's a good one, boss, and he's not a bottomless stomach, which is nice. That's got good stats actually. Ooh, good. Male. All right. So yeah, there we go. Like one there, one there. Divine Dragon and Legend on one, Legend and Ferocious on another one. Those would be good ones to boost. You know what? I'm gonna use me. Easy enough. Use me and use me. In case I can't have the same name on two of them. Use me and use me. There's a breeding pair with some good passive skills that I can use to get rid of. So I may have to throw those out. May go ahead and put those in to get some more Jet Dragons going. Back, but on the phone, which means delayed typing, right? Let's say 20-ish. Yeah, 20-ish minutes left, and I can check that Bella egg. Like, I'm gonna wait on these just because, again, I want to. If the new update gives us a level cap increase, then you know if they're not counting the experience you get now once you hit level 50, and they give us a cap to like say 60 or 75, something like that, then I'm gonna need more experience. So waiting and getting my 10 count at that point will help. You know, to get to that. I'm hoping that they're counting all the experience points you get after you max out at 50. So you know, Orsurk could be kind of interesting, but he's dragon and electric, and I don't really run into that many cases where I need specifically an electric type. Frost or ice, dark and ice, dragon. Another dark just because of I'm leveling and need damage. I need a good fire one again. And I got a lot of Yormantides. You know what? It might be time to try and find a good Yormantide. Ignis to bring out as far as... let me go... Just make sure everything is sorted. I do need Yormantides as far as, you know, work speed. But I would like the idea of a Yormantide for fighting too. There's a level 48. He's not a boss. But logging foreman. Bottomless stomach sounds like a good perk to have. I mean, if you could eat all you wanted, if it was bottomless stomach, or eat all the food you want, but you never have to worry about the negative effects of, like, you know, gaining weight, eating too much sugar, too many carbs, anything. You could just eat all you wanted and it wouldn't affect you. I guess that could be a nice perk in a way. But then you've got this thing of you're getting so much, you're eating so much food that it'll kind of like lose some of its meaning. Like it'd be one of those things where you just get to a point where it doesn't matter. You know, you can eat whatever you want, so now you don't want anything. You know, it's like part of that joy would go away, I think. Swift, I kind of don't care for that since, I mean, they are mounts, but I'm not worried about the mount part. You know, if I was focusing on kindling only, workaholic, something like that is what I was focused on. But I want a fighting one, so I need at least a good one. See, you know, Swift, ferocious, motivational leader. He's already a level 1, so that's obviously one. Pyromaniac obviously helps be, you know, fire type. Ferocious, runner, and swift, which means very fast movement. And he's level 1. I think I need to let's say that's male. Alright, so I need a female. Too bad you can't sort by female or filter. Hot, like, doesn't even have to like take them out, like leave blank spots. Just darken them, like shade them where you this like here I click, it's got the check mark, and you see like those shade. Do that. Like you could click here and say I want to see only females, so it shades all the males out. That could be a nice addition, and I don't think that should take too much to implement. And maybe do that specifically here in this one when you're the condensation, so you can kind of help filter out which ones you don't want to accidentally condense or use as like a piece of the condensing, you know. All right. I guess we're gonna keep this one. So we're gonna, you know, I can't name them there. They do need to fix that, so that's closer to how the PAL box works. There we go. All right. So, use me. And where's that other one? I think I'm gonna lean towards, I mean, speed is not such a big thing. I mean, I'm not gonna be using it as a mount that much. So I think I'll go with this one for the pyromaniac part. Actually, you know what? I am gonna go ahead and get them started because I do want to get that going, and I've already got more than enough. Yormantides. No, you get back here. Which one? It's gotta be that one, right? I can't pick you up. Ah! Hate when they run off like that. Okay. I'm putting you back. Oh, look, me sliding like that, and he still got ahead of me. Like he just teleported. You're trying to cut sodas? Typically, I don't drink soda, except like if I, you know, go to get like fast food drive-through, something like that, I'll get soda. You know, or, you know, everywhere else, like, oh, we're going to sit down to eat, I get water. You know, if it's going, you know, drive-through, I get soda. I always go diet because my dad was diabetic, and, you know, I will make sure I don't end up having too much sugar. And then when I go out to the bar and such, I usually get a Jack and Diet Coke. Of course, if they actually give me diet, don't know on that. For a while, I got back to where I was trying to drink some of my dad's liquor stash. So I went and got, you know, soft drinks, and was using that, like making my own, you know, not Jack, but whiskey and Coke at home. And I kind of got back into a habit of drinking just soft drinks anyway. So I am back on water with flavor enhancer right now. Kind of helps. I've been doing orange juice with an extra additive, and following from the whole, you know, drinking like whiskey and everything. No, it's not vodka. I'm not making screwdrivers. But my doctor said one thing he does for some extra protein in his diet is he gets orange juice, and he puts it with vanilla protein powder. Mixes some vanilla protein powder and like stirs it up. And he's like, it tastes like an orange creamsicle. Like, you know, the ice cream bars. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try because I like orange creamsicles. I always have to get the orange cream soda at Arby's, you know, like once every week or so while they have it going. And I tried it and it works. So, you know, if you're doing juices, if you do like orange juice, that would be a good one. If you want to try doing that, is to throw in that. And yeah, just it actually works. I mean, I've only been using like half a scoop of the powder, so it doesn't get too thick. And as you stir it, it does kind of create like almost like a foam at the top where the powder wants to kind of mix in with the foam. It works better if you shake it rather than stir it, I found. But yeah, that's one thing I've been doing, is trying to get that, and you know, getting my water with flavor enhancer. That, yeah, I notice even drinking diet sodas, I level off, but I always see I will gain ultimately over like 2 or 3 weeks. I'll gain about 5 pounds, and I finally like level out where I'm not gaining more. But it's always, you know, if I cut sodas, I start losing a few pounds again, and then when I start drinking soda, I start gaining usually up to about 5 pounds from just the nothing else changing. You know, drinking soda, I'll gain a few more pounds. That's even on diet sodas, because it's not really diet. It's just it's you know, you don't get sugar. You bought a blender cup for your protein shakes. Are you talking about like the little hand, like you just carry it with you and it's got the blender built in? Or are you talking about like the bullet, like the NutriBullet, whatever, where it's like the cup is part of the blender, you just set it down, it blends, and then you swap the cap? Because I haven't tried the ones you can carry that are like the cap is a blender that is just portable. But I have one of the starts with an O. I can't remember the brand name, but it starts with an O. And it's one of the ones like literally the bottle, you just put it in there. Okay, so you got the hand cup one. How well does that blend? Because the one I got is the one you just sit down and it starts blending. You know, when you push and screw it in, like to lock it down. And the problem I ran into was it starts to blend before you get it fully locked because there's no on-off button on this one. If they had an on-off button, it would work better, because as you start to turn it to try and lock it, it starts blending. And what would always happen is it wore down the grips in there where it would, you know, lock in to make it blend. It started wearing it down, and it finally got to the point where I would actually smell like, you know, like a burning of, like, it was almost like a burning rubber smell, because it was grinding the pieces together. And I was like, yeah, that's not working. I'm not going to keep doing this. You know, and finally, I think it ended up actually burning the motor down. Because now it doesn't even want, like, it barely spins at all. So I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. So now I just have a shaker that has, I've tried... If y'all do a shaker, I've tried the little shaker balls. You know, you put them in, it's just a little wire ball, and it just kind of helps stir stuff up. That didn't work so well, but I got with my Huel that I drink, it came with a little insert that just sits right in the top, and it's just a little grate, and that works fantastic for making sure you don't get any chunks in there for breaking everything up. So I use that a lot. I still got the little wireframe ball for the mixing, but it just doesn't work that well depending on what it is. Tiramisu protein powder and coconut milk. Yeah, I don't like coconut. So the coconut milk is a no for me. I'm just not a fan of coconut. And I've never done tiramisu protein powder. I started getting the Aldi protein powder, and it's good. It works well. It's just general, like, it's just whey protein powder. I got, we're talking about drinks, doing that. I get the vanilla protein powder and mix it with the orange juice, but I've also been doing chocolate protein powder with overnight oats. Get some regular oats, and it's like half a cup of oats. You gotta adjust right. I want to say it's a half a cup of oats I put in, and I put half a scoop of the protein powder in. I put in like a third a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, unflavored, or vanilla. Either one works. I found the vanilla sometimes had just a little bit too much extra hint of flavor to it that I stopped getting it. I just go with unflavored. And then you pour in like a quarter cup of water, and you just stir it all together so it can, mix up properly. Then leave it overnight. It turns into just basically chocolate oatmeal in the morning. Throw in some granola clusters and peanut butter. Put in like a big scoop of peanut butter in the morning. Gives that chocolate peanut butter flavor. Works great. And if I remember right, it's roughly about 25 grams of protein is what I get in that. I'll say it's about 25, maybe 20, maybe closer to 30 at times. It really depends on, the scoop, of course. You probably go with more, like a full scoop, if you're going to do a big thing. But, I mean, that's a pretty good serving of oats. And I eat that with eggs and bacon, so I get some other protein as well. It's good because it gives me a nice start to the day with some, a good bit of protein. Or, you can do the orange juice and protein. Make you, orange cream sickle flavored protein shake. And what the? Okay, seriously, I saw it hit, and it just did literally nothing. Didn't even try. It was just like, it connected and did, like, oh, broke.
Yeah.
All right, knock him out. Come on, one shot. That's all it should have taken. One shot. Alright. Finally defeated the other one. Give me, like, big number of slapper. Alright, one. Only one. Just one. So hopefully I'll get two at least on that. Alright. So you woke up. Alright, I got some skill fruits. I'm really not using the skill fruits that much, you know? I mean, I did use one, which was the lightning strike. I think, yeah, that to teach it to Astagon, because it's supposed to be good for use with mining, because Astagon has a mining type, or, you know, mining skill and boost, and it didn't work as well as I thought it was going to. You know, it's like I used it, and then it's kind of like, okay, now I still have to finish off most of this. So it did not work out that well. I really haven't used the other skill fruits. Okay, I need... You know what? I have not been to the sanctuaries in a while. Hopefully, that means there's a bunch of chests later around. And I just sweep through, grab a bunch of chests, get a bunch of slab fragments. Okay, how did that kill them, but not them, when they were all in the same range of all of it? I mean, that's what the heck? See, that targeting stuff, that, like, oh, you're uphill. You're not affected. Oh, you're not technically standing on the ground. You're just hovering above the ground. You're not affected. Like, they need to fix that. That's getting really, really frustrating at times. When you're just, here's an attack that was wasted attack because it did nothing. Oops. Cold resistant metal armor schematic. 2. Well, that's quite nice. I don't need it, but good schematic. Oh. Yeah, see, you don't come here for a while, and you come back, lots of chests all around. I did get... Yeah, I got 1 slab fragment. Out of all these, 1 slab fragment. I was doing so much better at one point with these. Come through and I end up walk away with like, what, you know, like 10 or 11 at one point, I think. During one of the streams, I got that many slab fragments just from doing this. And this time I got 1. See. Getting close to that egg hatching. Very close. It's gotta be like within a minute or 2 margin of that egg hatching. So, ooh. I want to see... Yeah, see, rocket launcher guy. And you know, the thing is, I've got that mod I added, which makes it so that they can drop guns now. Which it may not be working, actually. No, it's got to be working, because I'm getting a better chance for the scroll, for the schematics. But yeah, it's supposed to make it where the Syndicate cars can drop guns, since they are carrying guns. I was kind of hoping the rocket launcher guy would drop a rocket launcher. That'd be kind of funny, you know. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna steal this rocket launcher real quick. Let's go to that sanctuary as well. I should have some. There's as far as I'm aware, there's only 3 wildlife sanctuaries active right now, and I've been to all of them. Now, we might get a new one with the update, possibly, but as far as I'm aware, there's only the 3 right now. Because that is, I'm assuming, the new island we're going to have. Because, you know, they said new map area. And that's one, you go out there, it says for, you know, not in game yet or coming soon, something like that. So I'm assuming that's going to be the new map area, the new island area where we go and find the new types. Or at least might be part of it. I'm pretty sure there's only 3 sanctuaries. Because, I mean, the other one I went to, Sanctuary 3, is pretty much almost max level enemies. I don't think there's a chest up there, so I'm going to avoid the little pit of guys. Alright. Yep. Think that... Oh, wait. Is that chest? Nope. Okay. Well, that... Incineram Noct is on the move, though. He's like, I gotta get over here. Yeah, go back this way. There we go. I mean, look. No Bella fragments there. Maybe they did a quiet update that fits that. I don't remember seeing that as a thing, but, you know, again, there's one day, you know, one stream, I went there and I got like, what, 10 or 11 fragments just from the sanctuaries and the chests I was getting at the sanctuaries. Now, 2 sanctuaries to get 1 fragment. I guess we'll have to go find a couple more dungeons then. Seriously, still one of my least favorite parts of the game is the dungeons. Just not a fan. I guess. Feel like there's just so much. They could be so much better than they are. Yeah, brand new. Get schematics I don't need, but, you know, might as well collect them. Alright. This. That. That. And then we'll use this. That. It's funny how many of those I got from the chest, but I didn't get any slab fragments. None. Yeah, I'm away. There. Put that there. I'm going to toss these here. Yep. So I got some good food. Let's go check my Bella egg. Please tell me I get a good passive skill on this that I need. Of course, you know, you can't see everything. Part of it gets blurred out by, you know, the part on the screen right there. But I did see... Where'd you go? Okay, went in there somewhere. It is Masochist. I saw Masochist on there. And that was it. Let's say I already got that one there. So... see if I can actually find a better... Well, it's not like I have a lot of options in terms of male Bellas. I mean, look, all of these are female. Look at that. Alright, so let's look for... Alright, Burly Body is the one I've been kind of going for. I've got a lot of Burly Body ones, so... I really don't care about Motivational Leader, Artisan. That's why... The problem is, I don't have... I've lost another male. What? I must have accidentally condensed them, because I've lost another male. And Masochist, yeah, not really a fan of that. Just not a lot of good passives on these. Alright, well, I'm going to start with, I guess, getting some more eggs going on both sides. So let's see, 132 cake. So, split, 66. And, oh, I forgot I put cake over here as a storage thing so it would not spoil. Because I wasn't using this spot. Even more. More cake. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get these started. A lot more stuff. Oh, hey, look. Already kicking out an egg. That was quick. There we go. Alright, 40 minutes. Alright, I need dungeons. And I need dungeons in the right level area. Like, right range of levels. So I can get regular Bella fragments, not Libera fragments. Hey, hang on, I'm gonna find... Let me get the interactive map so I can find these. It's just... It's much easier with the map. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Somewhere around level 30, I feel like is the level for that. So I think we're gonna have to. You know, let me just move over here. I'm all right. So if we go somewhere around here, there's a few right there. We'll try. Dinner time. Chicken and noodles with green beans and potatoes. Okay. Chicken and noodles with green beans and potatoes. That is definitely fancier than what I get. Oh, there's my Bella. That's, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I didn't put a, I did not, have my, I gotta get me a better, better, Yormantide Ignis. That's what it was. I left a spot open in my party. Okay. Oh, what? Shooting star. Alright, we'll try this dungeon. If I get no fragments, there should be one right around the corner. And we'll see if that one gives me some fragments. They still so remind me. It's like a Schwarzenegger sound effect. Look, I'm getting shot. I'm not even hitting him. And my bell is leveling up from me being shot. It's like I'm learning from you taking pain. Please tell me this is the same layout. It looks like it. Yes. I think I've actually got this layout down pat now. Really? Like that one last little hit? Alright, got one fragment. Still only one fragment. Not help me out today. Okay, at least get like a twofer in one spot. And we're coming up on, yeah, about to be time to be able to fight Bella again and not have it you know, be an issue with getting drops. And it's just dragging it out. Ooh, effigy. Let's see, I am may have gone a little bit too far north. And maybe I'm looking at the wrong dungeon spot. Yeah, I think I am looking at the wrong dungeon spot. There's like two right here in this little area. They're not side by side, but they are very close together. This one is like at oh, that's why I'm not seeing it, because it's closed up. Okay, we got this way. Devout's mine shaft. Okay. That's not a dungeon. That's not going to give me what I need. Was that even the one I was looking at? Yeah, that was it. It showed up as a dungeon. I'm pretty sure that's not technically a dungeon. That does not give me what I need as far as a dungeon would give me. Climbing on the black wall. The wall of darkness. Means it's like a Wile E. Coyote type of thing. You know, or, you know, it's a Looney Tunes thing. It's like, it's a wall and you paint it black and suddenly it's a hole. That you can go through. But somehow I still climbed on it. Is this, yeah, different layout? Or was it this same layout? I can't remember. Like, I know it's like I get to this spot. And there's this. Yeah, there we go. Different layout. It seems like on these, that little, like, tunnel there, that part seems to always be in the direction of the tree. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Here we go. That is just funny. I hadn't used the missiles in a while, so I wanted to use the missiles. Just watch her flop around. Slab fragment and one. Only one. Right? Yeah, only one. It didn't stack up. So I got some more points. Which is kind of... That's the one thing that makes me question if we're going to get a level cap increase with this next update. Because, I mean, some of these, you know, they could squeeze in some more unlocks. Like, some of these, they could make the row a little bit, like, make the icon smaller and squeeze some more unlocks in. There's not... If they don't make the icon smaller, there's really not that much more room for new things. And, you know, with new types, like, hey, you know, what was it? Yeah, Yormantide and Yormantide Ignis require two different saddles. So if there's going to be a Yormantide Noct or something like that with the new one, it's going to need another saddle. So they're going to have to make these icons smaller to squeeze them in, or we're going to have a level cap increase, which means we now get some more spots in here filled, but we also get like 10 or 20, whatever more levels. But even with that, the fact that we could just keep getting more and more points by getting these books, and there's no end to that, you could technically, I mean, it gives you option to unlock everything, so you're not having to pick and choose certain things because you run out of points. But at the same time, that means you could just keep getting endless points if you just keep playing, and that's the only thing that makes me think they might just try to squeeze stuff in and keep it to level 50 as the cap, because you can still go get more points without having to have more levels to do so. Is it Bellatop? We're within like a 5-minute margin. It should be around the 5-minute mark. I know what time I looked at it and saw, like, okay, I'm starting the count from here, but that was like 2 or so minutes after I put the egg in. So we're close. But I'm going to give it another 5 minutes just to make sure. I don't want to, like, cut it short, be like, start the fight and beat her 30 seconds shy of that hour mark, and I don't get the drops. You know, that's kind of the point. I want the drops. Let's see, where am I? I'm right here. Okay, we're going to go, yeah, still north. We'll go ahead and see if I can find one more dungeon. Just, you know, go ahead and knock out another dungeon, get another fragment. Or 2, maybe. Maybe luck out and get 2. Let's see, I'm kind of, okay, it's not right here. It's maybe around the corner over here. We're right in this area. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, and it's blocked, so if that's the one, yeah, okay, so we should have another one over, oh, yeah, over this way. Yeah. That's why I like having a flyer. Also like it being daytime so I can see things. The torch and lantern light just does not carry far enough in the dark to really help with finding, like, at least, you know, a dungeon entrance or something like that. Wow, I'm just finding effigies like crazy at the moment and not finding a dungeon. Where am I? I went too far. I probably went right past it because I couldn't see it in the dark. It looks, from the interactive map and this, it looks like it's basically almost on top of the teleport. Or like right off the edge over here from the teleport. I'm thinking it's gotta be somewhere down here. I guess I'll go ahead and get this. I'll wait for it to brighten up. There's one more dungeon, and I know at that point it will be Bellatom, because that's definitely, this is already pushing me close to that time where I think I might be safe to start. Okay, it's like, alright, I see the road, and it is like right off the road. And you following me? Marvin the Martian was trying to chase me down. Okay, so I gotta go this way. It's like, yeah, right just off of this. Off the road. Oh, let's just look. You know, it's so much easier to find them in the desert. You look for that cactus that lights up oddly bright, and it is there. This one I am having trouble with. Alright, I don't see it as I fly past. Yeah, alright. So one more spot up here for a dungeon. I'm feeling this is going to be one of those that's just kind of tucked around the side. A good ore mining spot, if you're needing one, other than where I've built my base. I hear sparkles. Oh. Sparkly moth. Okay, I'm like basically right on top of it. So right there we go. There's a little gnarled tree. And yeah, not closed. For some reason it decided to go like it decided it was not wanting to be behind me on the camera angle there. Ah. Unhooked. Too late. I don't know why it lets you like grab hold of stuff like that on the ceiling. It seems like that wouldn't have been planned to not have that happen. Okay, I think I got this. It's that same pattern. You go through, find this, we go around here, I fall in the water instead of landing successfully. Got this path. Dry off a little bit by the fire. Other side of the room. And of course I bumped my head. And that time it didn't even want to raise me up. It just wanted to drag me along the ground. get this one. Slab fragments. Make the slab. Go get the stuff I need to make the altar. We'll do that again. And yeah, at this point, we're coming right up on the exact hour to the minute of when I looked. And, you know, saw like, okay, this is what I need to at least count an hour to close to this. So yeah, this is gonna make sure I am done. I'm gonna be safe on this one. See, small pals, that does not work so well. Hey, what the heck? Literally jumped up to cast the spell and it's like, oh, I missed. Yeah, you didn't mean to hit her. You meant to hit this spot on the ground. Derp. And then ignores me telling to use Nightmare Iris. That's it. You're benched, Bella. Oh, slab fragment from the boss. Courtesy of the mod. That helps. Yeah, that's one thing now. I could literally just go and do some of the bosses to try and get Bella. And I didn't get a fragment from the chest this time. So that... The loot change mod I am definitely enjoying because it does help with some irritating, you know, cases like that where it's just like, no, it doesn't want to give you something. It is just, you know, really is messing with you kind of thing. Oh, you know, I'm about to have a ton of eggs being produced, but still, I can always get rid of a quick little egg. Okay, so that got me 6. Should be 6 fragments now. 6, yes. I'll just go ahead and make or get that going. Right. What the? You know, so many games it's E to use something, and this is F. And it's just, it always throws me off. There's so many different controls in this game than what you see in a lot of others. Ring of Grass Resistance +2. Well, I've already got one like that. So, don't need that. Let's use up the stuff I can use. Ooh, Feathered Hairband Schematic. Legendary. Do I have that one? Nope, I got the third one. So I can and replace that one now. Yeah, see? No reason to have the epic one if I've got the legendary one. And then you just want to have a collection of each type, and I don't care. I'm going to put it here to sell it. Yeah, like that. I don't need that one. So that one. Alright, yeah, already done that. And that. Oh, yeah. I'm bouncing around as I'm just looking at. I just need to go back to my normal method. Just click everything. See what fits. Oh, yeah. Slab. I said it going so they would make it. And it is done. Alright, we got that. I got a damp egg. Oh, and I got an extra multi-climate undershirt, too. From that earlier Bella, I guess. Or somewhere. I got one. So we're going to toss that, because that is... What's that? That's 5,000 gold right there. I think yeah, that's like each one of those is 5,000 gold. So great one as you start farming Bella to sell for some gold if you need it. Honestly, that's the only thing I'm like even worried about is like trading to get gold, because it is so much better to use gold and buy stuff like bone and everything. Go and get that instead of having to try and go and get it by taking out pals. It is just so much easier to say, I'm gonna buy bone. I'm gonna buy. There's something else too. I was having to buy that you cannot farm. It'll come to me. I can't remember now, but yeah, buying bone from the trader is so much better. All right, dragon egg, because you know there's already a dragon egg. We'll throw a Bella egg in there just because I like the idea of going ahead and getting that going. Oh yeah, those containers are gonna fill up quickly between those two. That's 100 plus. Oh, I had that stack in there. I will say it's probably close to 150 eggs. I think I did 150 eggs originally, and I took some out to kind of split and start going. So yeah, I'm gonna be around 150 eggs being produced, and I am not supposed to be carrying this one. I don't guess it matters really who I'm carrying. Oh, there's a spank it. You know, we'll carry. No, not there. We'll put that one there, cause he's ferocious. I need some ferociousism. All right, so I gotta be a fire type to level up. We'll see how much this levels him up in this fight. I don't know if I've actually done a like here's a level 1 pal to see how much they level up during this fight. I know I've gone and hit Anubis for that sort of thing to level up a brand new pal. And again, no. So it'd be kind of interesting to see how much this levels up. Because this is Bella. This is like more than just a tower boss. You know, tower boss level up a certain amount, you know, because they're more difficult than a regular boss. But yeah, I want to see how much Bella levels up. This Bella is a Bella fight that's gonna level a Bella. Also, oh wait, not Bella. Bella fight is gonna level Yormantide. Yeah. I guess I'll throw this Bella out for the fight. Make sure I have what I need. Yes, I do. Get over here. Right at the edge. Oh, you know, I was just thinking food again. Probably be nice to put food out for my pals, but I think I fed them recently enough. You know, gave them pets. You know, built them another little spa. Healed their injury, the ulcers, the fractures, depression, and the cold. One had a cold. I should be good. I shouldn't have to worry about feeding him right now. There we go. All right. 18. Showing good condition. There we go. Oh, and... Yay! I was able to get a target in there. Go, go, go. Do your Bella thingy. I got 2 of my Bellas doing the thingy. Oh, and I got... Is that an alpha Bella right there? Yeah, it's an alpha. Alright, so that's why she's a little bit heftier. 40 seconds, about half life again, you know? It's that first batch, and then you end up with the, you know, the cooldowns. Y'all wait on. Where'd she go? Up. I will look at the timer when she drops this time. So we did a minute 21 seconds last time. It was 8:39 when she dropped. So I want to see if we go any faster this time. I think it's pretty much the same pals again. But I think we're going to do it. We're going to beat her. A little faster. Yep, that was faster. And all right, got my time. I know how long it's going to be for an hour. There we go. Done. Yeah, this one. There's Big Floppy. And 3 training manuals. I don't know if that's like a normal, but I got a Civilization 1 core. And, of course, 1 egg. I was kind of hoping, you know, that's 2 fights so far today. And I have not gotten, what was that thing called? I haven't got a training crystal. Which is good for right at the end when, you know, you get to like level 49 and you're just like, I just want to get to, I want to make this pal level 50. And you just pop them level 50. I didn't get any of those today. I would think by now I've got at least 1 of those. I haven't got even a single one yet. That stuff's in good condition. All right. Check on food. Yep, they're good. Let's go get this egg hatching. That's 40 minutes. Yeah, so I'm keeping tabs on the time, so I know when that it's gonna be time to do the next fight. And I say I was 6 fragments. I think I have 1 left in my storage. So that should have me, yeah, 3 total fragments right now. Waiting. So I really just need 1 more fragment at this point. But I think we'll go get, well, I've got the map up. We'll go find a bunch of fragments. Good to stockpile. And I got room for 1 more. We'll do another Bella egg. Because I want to get a good Bella with passive skills. Oh, that is almost done. All right, 10 minutes. And yeah, 10 minutes. That's the next one. Come back. Put another one in. Keep that going. Let's see. We need a boss. And not like super high level. I mean, he'll work. But I'm pretty sure he's going to give a Libero fragment. It's only easy because I've got like a whole bunch of level 50s out. That's really all it is. I just put out a bunch of level 50, you know. Like when I first fought her, it was definitely a struggle. You know, and then it just became like, yeah, it's easier now because I've got, like once I say I start getting the bosses like Frostallion and such, that's when it really became a lot easier just because of their strength.
Yeah.
All right. Frosty. Oh, you weren't gonna fight and then you decided to fight, so 1 hit. Let's see. Like what? Nope. Oh yeah, and oh look at that, level 18. So that he did just level up, but okay. So yeah, Bella is a level 30, but a big raid. She's the raid boss, you know. So I would think that that would carry. I mean, especially being the higher SP, you got to use all your pals and your base to fight her. I would have thought she'd have a higher experience level as far as what you get after fighting her. If I had done Anubis for the first fight with this Yormantide Ignis at level 1, it'd been like level 30, level 31 for the Yormantide afterwards. It's like that much more experience. First Anubis is a higher level than that Bella, but that Bella is a raid boss, not a, like, just out, you know, in the world boss. Well, I would think she would carry more of an experience result than this guy. But apparently I'm wrong on that. Oh yeah, aim at the wrong spot. Don't change. Need a legendary sword. How about that? Are you gonna do nothing now? You just stuck? Yeah, it's just stuck, and it's like, I don't know what to do. There we go. Okay, Ring of Earth Resistance. But no Bella Fragments. And I'm pretty sure I got that same level from him before, so. No slab. Okay, well, let's see. Where am I? I am going this way. I'm gonna go find a dungeon. This location-wise, it might be okay. And I see my Yormantide is now at level 32, so that was a big boost there. Location-wise, this might be a good dungeon level, though there's always a chance it might be too high. Probably on the other side of this. Oh, or not, you know. It looks like it's maybe over here. Yeah, maybe over here. Is that there? It is. Level 19? I feel like I think we get a Bella fragment from that, but I can't remember. I know level 40 is about the point where it started getting to where that was I would get Libero fragments at 40. But under level 40, I didn't ever seem to get a Libero fragment. So I'm not sure if it's like under 20, I'm going to get no, you know, fragments at all. We'll find out if I guess if I get a fragment. If I don't, can't really say for sure because I am having bad luck today. Had to catch the corner. Alright. See who we get here. Oh, Hangyu.
Yeah.
And the other one's like, we're getting out of here. That he took out the big guy, so we're gone. We're running away. Oh, Jenny's back. Did you enjoy dinner? All right, one fragment. Still just one fragment. I'm gonna go ahead and move it here. Definitely got better than that. Pretty sure I don't have anything good out of this drop. This is not really the best area for dungeons. There's one here that we just did, and then the next one is way over here, and there's like just literally nothing around. And then in this spot, I had like 4 all in one little area, 3 right here in one little area.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a chest. Alright, we're gonna go south. I'm actually now gonna skip the wild eggs because I'm gonna have way too many eggs trying to hatch or needing to be hatched anyway, so. Alright, this should be easy. It's the road, I think. It is not. Okay, it's this. I'm going it's a little bit too. Yeah, I did go more this way. Basically, right by. What's this? Yormantide? Very full and sleepy. I will probably definitely be sleepy after I eat as well, just because I didn't. I was out late, so I didn't get as much sleep as I need. Come on, there's a dungeon here. I know it. So this is like, okay, hang on, let me... Oh, face it that way. It's back. Yeah, it looks like it's at the back of this little dirt patch. There it is, yeah. And it's sealed. Alright, that's it. Yormantide, you shall suffer for the fact that I don't get to do the dungeon because it's closed off. Come on, get out of the water. Okay, so it's like, hey, you focus on me. Let them fight. Oh, and of course, you know, he dies in the water. I can't get the stuff in the water. Because there's no I mean, you swim, as in you keep your head above water. You don't get to dive. So that was a waste. Ugh. Let's see. I need teleport. Yeah, I'm going teleport. I'm not flying all the way over to the next spot. You're up till 2? I was up to like 3:30-ish. And then I got up. My alarm went off at 7:30. And I ended up like snoozing again till like 8. And got up at 8 to take my mom do a big grocery haul. So yeah, I'm tired. Let's see, where are we going to go? We are going to go... I feel like maybe this, I mean, the boss there, Fanglope, if he ever spawned in, would be helpful, but he's a level 25, so somewhere right around here is a pair of dungeons. It looks like 1 and 2, like that, and then there's one right over here. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go across this little land bridge. It should be pretty much on the other side right here. There we go. Look at that. Easy. So I could. It would not jump right there. Apparently, I couldn't jump in that spot. You got up at 9, slacker. Of course I'm gonna land on a mow's butt. Okay, different layout. So we don't have the right path. We have left and straight. I feel like straight was the way I did before on this. And it doesn't lift me off the ground again. Maybe we'll get a lot of bug fixes with this update. And I was wrong, I think. Typically, I think these rooms don't have an exit. Maybe he's just, yeah, dead end. Okay, his left. Okay, that's not a path. We got a path there and a path ahead. Oh, you really? It touched me to that rock, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, you hit the ground, so you don't need to go anywhere." And then it seems to be more today than normal that it is not lifting me off the ground when I do that. And there it goes. I caught. Literally, I hit that, and it's like, oh, yeah, ground. Drops me from the grappling hook pull. The grappling gun needs major revamping. And dead end. Oh, I got some bread. Where are you going? Are you going over here? No, you're not. Okay, so for this one, I went left and then got to this spot, went straight ahead. That was wrong, so it's right. So yeah, left at that first fork, right at the second fork, and there we go. Maybe the next one will be the same layout. You know what? Yeah, let's throw out Yormantai. He needs some practice. Oh yeah, I never did bother with the Yormantide Ignis saddle. Alright, I'll let him wrap up there. Ah, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. No fragment at all. So maybe this is too low of a level dungeon. Alright, so pretty much straight north. Like slightly west. Like north and very slightly offset west. is where this next dungeon shows. There we go. And level 19. Okay. I think that was 17. So, the previous level 19, I got a fragment. So was it this room I did that? I went straight and it was, or was it this room or a different room? What was this? Wasn't it? Nope, nope. Different layout, and I found it right away. It's a dirt type, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and... I targeted the wrong mud. Ha! Oh, that worked really well right there. Ooh. Still only the one. One slab fragment so far. Got 30 minutes to get enough. I mean, technically that's enough. That gives me... It should be 4. But it's kind of... It's making me mad I'm not getting any other fragments. Like, come on. It's bad enough you got dungeons that you go... You try to get to a dungeon. Oh, hey, it's closed. You can't go in this one right now. Okay. So now you gotta go hunt down the dungeon that's open. Then you get that, and it's like, oh, guess what? You didn't get a slab fragment. Oh, and, you know, the dungeons are kind of boring and lacking right now. So it's just a chore. It's a grind. Let me make enough money I can just buy fragments. How about that? Let's see. No, instead of doing the walk all the way there, let's see. Elastosaurus Lutz, level 31. Maybe he will drop a fragment. Probably gonna drop something that I don't have room for.
Yeah.
Inventory full. Yep, see? So, electric organ, precious dragonstone, ring of lightning resistance. Okay, that is a new one, I think. Yeah. I think that might be a new one for me. I ain't gonna worry about the other ones. But there we go. Okay, that's... Still didn't get a fragment, right? Yeah, no, I did not get a fragment. Well, there it is. We still got a little less than 30 minutes now. Or what? No, 40 minutes. Yeah, a little less than 40 minutes. Sorry. Till it's time to do another Bella fight because of the drop issue. And yep, see, that gives me the 4, so I'm good. So at least we will get one more fight today. Let's say, alright, so Ring of Earth Resistance 2, yeah, I got that. Ring of Lightning Resistance, I don't have. So, boom, got me another nice ring. Well, I say I got Dark Resistance, but it's a, you know, level 2. He's a level 3. I gotta get me that. And I guess I gotta figure out who's got the legendary ones so I can work on getting those. And look at that. I got 10 training manuals. And, Palworld helm schematic. Which, is it? Palworld helm schematic 4. So I don't need that one. That can be tossed or sold. It's about to be time to do some selling. Cause yeah, out of room on those unless I move some of the, resources out. Okay, so I do have enough. We'll do another Bella fight when the time's up. We're coming close now to the 40-minute mark or 30-minute mark till it's good. Grab eggs first. I should have one hatched, ready to hatch. And how much cake? 55 cake left just in this one, and that's the same amount in the other one too. What? 8 minutes? Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, 8 minutes on that one. Good. So we are closing in. I'm gonna go ahead and do a huge dark egg. Burly body, but she coward. Oh, hey. Celery. If I cared to keep that one, I might actually name one ranch. Celery with ranch. It's a good combo. Yeah, so I may just wait and go through again at some point and just clear out some of the junk ones. So that last one was burly body, coward. The problem is the coward part. So that is definitely fodder. Also jet dragon. I need to do the same thing with jet dragon too. Let's clear out some space because I'm going to need a lot of space. Fractured dragon. I want to keep him for a little bit. Bella Libero. No. We're not going to waste the slab fragments on that because I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to lose. That's a absolute given. Use me. Okay, that's my breeding one. The breeding one. So we're not going to mess those up. All right, see? Clumsy. Pacifist. Definitely going to use that one to boost. All right, so he's a level 1. Or rank 1 star. That one's pretty good. It is one of the ones I want to use for breeding. I'll just go ahead and do that. Suntan lover, don't care about. If you're bottomless stomach, I am just gonna dump at this point. And that's the other one for breeding combo. So, yeah, see, bottomless stomachs out of the gene pool. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's see about the Bellas. Summoning Bella Libero uses it's just different slab fragments. It's the same altar. It's just different slab fragments. And I've got a bunch of slab fragments, but you have to get them from higher level dungeons. And I already know what the output of that fight is going to be. I'm going to lose. So there's no point in wasting the fragments to fight Bella and like lose within the first 2 minutes. Oh, I thought. That's a decent one. I mean, I'm not so much on the motivational leader. But there we go. We're going to do that one. Coward's gone. I'm basically, you know what? Let's look for any of them that have just the, you know, well, there's no passive, so that one's being used. They got a negative. I am getting rid of them. Alright, you're just a masochist. I said, you know what? Gone. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Is that 1 star already? Oh, that one. Okay. That, I don't know why that, I used that one for the star. Otherwise, I knew it was going to be, you know, consumed at some point. Okay, let's just... Artist, you know what? Not going to use for working, so there we go. And I've got plenty with burly body, so there we go. For that one, they say if I want like artisan, I've got artisan right there, but I'm not going to use it for. I mean, make medicine great. How often am I having to do that? We'll level this one up. Just a masochist, gone. Honestly, I need to probably be paying attention to if I get any more male Bellas, just to keep, you know, look out for a better combo. Aggressive, you know, more tack, I guess, you know. The hard skin, that is one I definitely would like to maybe try to incorporate. And some of those, you know what? Motivational leader. See? Don't even need just that. Burly body, I've got other burly bodies, so... Wait. Alright, it was... Alright, you know... you know... Fine. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I'll just get that one. Okay. So that freed up a bunch of spaces. I got some jet dragons done. What was it? Yeah. Yormantides. I already got my 2 that are producing, so don't have to worry about that. Clear some of these. See, pacifist. I don't need him. So, Dainty Eater is a nice touch, you know. The ferocious, great. Dragon killer. I don't know. You know, it's a dragon killer. And plus, I'm about to have a whole bunch of these anyway, so... we'll just go with one of the... You know what? He's swift, he's ferocious, dainty eater. He's gonna be a keeper. So, pacifist is going bye-bye. Logging foreman. You know, he's got level... I don't need him for logging. He's not even, you know... Work speed's not even that great, you know? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, also I gotta look for that. Work slave, baby. You know, it really is more if he's got the Stormbringer Lava Dragon 2 on that one. Workaholic, you know, get rid of Workaholic. There we go. Yeah, should get rid of that one. Let's get this one. Get rid of the clumsy one. Oh, actually, ferocious and swift, and it's alpha. No skills. Oh, which one's okay, I got what? Fragrant foliage. Veil of Dark. You know, the... Nah, I'll get that one out, too. Yeah, pacifist for a combat-specific one. One that I'm wanting for combat is not a good trait. Let's see, I think these were... Well, some of these I got from the Sanctuary, but obviously these are like the boss ones. All of them have hard skin, so I'm not worried about that. We'll do... Ooh, he's got good stats, and that's a... Where's my... Sparkles. There's Mr. Sparkles. He's the one I taught the lightning strike to. I want to take this one. What? Oh, who's... Oh, that's all right. Okay. Yeah, Sparkles, I'm keeping him because he's level 2 Black and Kylosaur. I think some of these I just want to go through and sell. There's that lucky one. He's a bottomless stomach. See, yeah, I don't know. Wasting time with that one, yeah. Okay. That freed up some. Again, maybe this update will also include a way to sort from that screen. Okay, so 2 whole sections freed up for a ton of Bella and Yormantide Ignis that are going to be hatching. 30, yeah, yep, see? That, oh, there's another one. Artisan unstable. You're not unstable. Yeah. You're not, unstable means I'm getting rid of you, pretty much. I don't want that. I want to get all, like, just use all the ones that have negative traits. Focus on the positive traits. Try to get better positive traits. And keep going until I get those really good traits. And then I just have, like, here's this one that's got great traits. Here's this one that got great traits. Use them for the breeding. Try to do that. You know, this is a very grindy game. Like, there is a long grind to get the right passive skills. Then a grind to, like, deck out, like, tier 4, rank 4, on that, and level up. You know, there's a lot of grind. There's people that definitely spend a lot of hours in this. Like Ginny did. It doesn't grab my attention enough to make me want to spend that much time to say, oh yeah, look, I got all this. You know, that's one thing that really turns me away from games when I end up in a game that's like, the only way to get to win at this point or get past this point is to just spend a ridiculous amount of time grinding to level up certain things to do that. I do want Workaholic, but I don't want Workaholic right now. I'm wanting Workaholic later. I've already got Yormantide Ignis doing stuff, you know, in places. Like, Artisan's got bear speed. The Workaholic will give bear speed. I want to work on getting a high speed Yormantide Ignis later. Right now, I'm focusing on combat-specific stuff for Yormantide. So, right now, Workaholic is not something I want. Now, I'm closing in on the idea of some of these pals. I'm just, you know, it's like, I'm never going to use a Crimus for anything. Unless find out, hey, there's one of the new pals comes in, you need a Crimus in order to breed them together to get this other kind of pal that can only be produced through breeding. You know, then I'll go get a Crimus. You know, it's like, okay, I gotta have a Crimus now. I'll go get a Crimus. I'm about to go through some of those and just literally sell every single one of them, so I don't have to worry about having them. You know, you think at one point, wow, that's a lot of pal storage. I'm never going to burn through this many pals or have this many pals at one time. But then you start trying to rank them up, and that's where you get caught. That's where all the storage goes away. Trying to get that, like, ranking them up so you get to like that 1 4-star. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, why not? Go ahead. Just still have all that right there. So, oh, of course I hit the wall. Look at that. All that stone being consumed for that, and still have plenty. So that's going to give me just 1 short of 2,000 more palladium. I've got 6,000 ore. That okay, so I might need some more ore in a moment. So I might go ahead and make a bunch of ooh, yeah, look at that. They really seem to favor the stone production over the ore. And don't forget, you know, we did see in the trailer for the new update, in one spot, it does show we're going to get, like how we have this, we got that upgrade with an update. So you could now, like how we have the quarry for making stone, we have a way to make ore and wherever you want to build. They did showcase coal and sulfur mining spots. So we'll have new unlocks coming with this update, so you can unlock and literally place something down and assign a pal and have sulfur production wherever, which is gonna be nice. I'm pretty good on coal because of this spot, but I don't, you know, I don't want to have to go build yet another base somewhere to try and get sulfur production ramped up that much. So having one that's going to be able to do that, I will definitely be taking that. Probably, well, you know, I might keep the ore one and just might. Oh, I mean, I gotta go build sulfur, but I could use more. But yeah, we are going to have that, it seems, in the new update. There'll be sulfur production also added to the new update. I mean, need more pals, like, for the extra production. And hey, 2-ton. I feel like maybe, you know, they might listen to the players, and with this, you know, the fact that there's mods that increase the number of bases, like quite a few mods that increase the number of bases, maybe we get also the option for, once you get to a certain upgrade level, it changes the max number of bases to 4. Granted, I really don't need another base. I just need teleports. That's the main thing. I need teleport locations. So maybe if we get a 4, you know, they upgrade us to 4 bases limit, build another base, but you can then be like, okay, this is my sulfur production base. Which, I mean, granted, right now on this base, I'm not using that much. I've got open spots. I mean, and that, you know, like, yeah, he's a foreman. You know, the diet lover thing is nice. That's a diet lover. He's a coward. I'm not worried about him fighting. I am going to work on getting Anubis going, too. I've been working on trying to get my dig dug going. You know, I've got a bunch of those from one point trying to level up. Because I want him here. I don't need him at the other base. I need him here mining. Because he is a level 3 mining. Granted, there's others that have higher level mining, but he is only mining. Like, he's level 3. Tyro is level 3 mining. But he's also 3 kindling. So he will go back and forth, which ties in nicely with Yormantide is smelting, and I need some food made. he doesn't drop it to go do food. So I've got both of those. So that kind of helps balance out. But the fact that most Doug will only mine is kind of the reason I'm leveling him up for that. Because, yeah, his sound is annoying if you stick around it a lot, but he is doing better. And for the little bit of wood I do have it being harvested, the fell deer, felonious deer. Eileen is really my food production, along with Yormantai for watering food production and the water wheel. Helzifer only for transport, because he won't sleep. He just transports all the time, doesn't sleep, because he's dark type. The Rayhound I'm keeping right now, only because I'm not using that much more power here, really. I'm not using a ton of power. And yes, Jason, we did miss you. Welcome back. How was your tile? But the Rayhound is sufficient here. The other place, because I got the electric egg incubators, and that uses a lot of power between even just those two. I've got the ore search there for that. I need to go through some of these, like the Sparkets. I don't care about the Sparkets. Other than maybe to the point of eventually getting 1 4-star of each. Let's see where we're at. We got like 10-ish minutes. I'm going to say about 15 minutes will be good to do another Bella fight. So let's go. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? It's nighttime. How late is it? Oh, it's middle of the night. Okay. You know what? We'll go around this area. So I've already tried that one earlier. Did that. We got one that's right over here, actually. So I'm just going to jump in here. I'm trying to keep the dungeons to a certain range on levels. Because you go too high, and I'm going to start getting libero fragments. And not necessarily ones I want. Okay, so I need to go... Where was I? Where am I go? Hang on. Yeah, okay, so mostly east, kind of northeast. And it's closed. Okay, so that's 1 down. All right, so we're going to go north. Get me a free Mega Ball. Oh. Missed that one. Okay, a little bit more this direction. There we go. All right. Oh. I'm not worried about those. The felonious deer should be a 4-star. Eventually, I might get around to, you know, making a bunch of extra ones and ranking him up. Right? He, you know, I'm not like, he's not a critical thing. He's good for only handling trees. You know, that's what he does. He just does the trees. He just harvests wood. Well, it's not like he's a critical thing right now compared to other ones. You know, if I had more interest in doing it, more appeal to the whole long drawn out process of it, I would work on getting every PAL to have at least 1 4-star version of every PAL. And if they're a difficult PAL to get, then 1 4-star male and 4-star female version of each, so that I ever decide, hey, I want to get some more of these, for whatever reason, I could, you know, set them doing their thing. And the 4-star ones would, of course, be with the best passives I could get for them, whatever purpose. You know, like Anubis is not good for fighting, so I would have good work skills for Anubis, and then have a male and female Anubis. Level 29 Fellbat should result in the right thing. And I'm not sure why my Bella decided to get stuck in the wall. See, smaller pals, medium-sized pals, not so effective. Really big pals that is super effective because they're so big they can't really avoid hitting the twisters. And they just bounce between them and it just wipes them out quickly. That would be one of those things, honestly, I might need to see if that's an attack to keep around, and if like, oh, I got time before the fight to say, oh, hey, this is going to be a big one. Throw out that Bella. Or, you know, if I'm using multiple Bellas, like I carry 2 with me at a time, one has that attack set and one doesn't. So one's more of like, this will hit whatever size pal, and then here's an attack that will hit specifically smaller pals. And I got me a nerf fragment from that boss. And there's another one. And so that's 2 from here at least. So that gave me a boost. And yeah, we got like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We'll hit the next one. So now, not really any good spots. I mean, there's apparently one right next to my base on the other side. We're going to go west. Actually, south-ish west. This one looks like it's about right there. Oh, oh, almost missed the chest. Which did not give me much. Alright, well. I need a teleport. And of course, I'm in that spot where there's not one close enough. Let's go back. Yeah, we're gonna go to my base. If I'm looking at this right, I believe I am. Should be a dungeon right over here too. Yeah. Okay. So, well, it's almost like it would be right in here. But I don't see it. Let's see. Actually, maybe back this way. Like water. There we go. So another advantage to this spot, 2 dungeons right next to it. To my base, so that's... I still think this is like my favorite location so far as like for a base. It's got such good resources. It's got good proximity to other stuff. And, you know, I never get attacked at that base because it's up on the plateau. Okay, so this one... this is the one, I think, where I went straight and had to come back. So it was, yeah, left at the fork, not the round table. I went... Yeah, here we go. I went through the door where it's got the roots growing. And I'm coming back and going through here. And through there. See? Big brain this time. I remembered. Much faster when you remember the pathway. Yeah, see, big fat boy. And gets just bounced around, can't get away from him. And it just knocks him right out. That is such better attack against bigger sized pals. All right, 2 fragments that time. So that literally has me 4 now. All right, I am, I'll say good on that. We're going to call it like 5 more minutes to make sure that an hour has passed, so I don't have a problem with drops not happening. Maybe this update will also include an actual timer that when you build the, I guess the altar or something, it shows like a timer for Bella drops to work again. Just to, you know, make it where I was like, oh yeah, it's, give it a few more minutes, you know? Oh, wait, nope, not that one. Those. Got rid of that. That's great. I got 4 and 4. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, that. Use some points. Or get some points. I'm gonna toss my mushrooms. And that leaves... Yeah, just I probably need to craft the fragment first. You know, big brain, and then I was about to go off and not craft the fragment that I need, or the slab from the fragments. We'll go ahead and get the new altar built. And, then we'll do the fight. Yeah, we're about to chill for a couple minutes for the timer to make sure it's been an hour. Because again, I've seen it. You know, most of the bosses, you have that hour cooldown. You get the timer. You don't have the timer to summon Bella, but every time I've summoned Bella within an hour of the last one where I got drops, she drops only the egg, nothing else. Has never done anything more than just the egg if it was within an hour of the previous round. So I'm not taking my chances until I see something that absolutely says, oh, we fixed this so that... which I don't think they're going to fix that. Because let's think about it. If you could just sit there and spam Bella, you know, like this, like, oh yeah, it takes me a minute 20 to defeat her. Well, let's summon again. Another minute 20. Yeah, it's going to take time to go get all the fragments for the slabs. So you could stockpile them for a while and then be like, hey, I'm just going to sit here and fight her, you know, spend the next 20 minutes fighting her over and over and over because it's so fast. You're, I mean, it's going to kind of be like, well, yeah, you spend a lot of time gathering up the slabs, or the fragments for the slabs. Now you're just spamming her. They're probably not going to fix this. It's going to be a case of that's gonna stay, because that way it discourages you from trying to just spam Bella fights. So you can actually get, you know, if all you're worried about is the egg, go ahead. But if you want the cores for buying or, you know, building stuff like the egg incubators, then you gotta wait. What I'm hoping they'll fix is that when you build the next, maybe like build the next altar, it will flat out give you a timer, you know, at that point saying, please wait, you know, this long to summon Bella. That's what I feel like it should be. It should just make you wait, or tell you to wait. Even if it means you summon Bella Noir and then summon Bella Noir Libero back to back, it would say the same thing, that they basically, warning, you're not going to get drops on this one. I'm not actually sure if the Palladius and the Chromis are actually doing much in these fights, but you know what? They're higher level. I'm going to throw them out. Anyway. I think we'll wait for them. Actually, you know what? I got room, so. There we go. Maxed out. Basically, oh yeah, listening for the for the food eating thing to stop. All right, think that's it. Nope, nope. There's another bite. Still eating. Alright, so we come up. 20 seconds. Going a little slower this time. And, oh, hey, now. Why are you attacking me? All of them are attacking you. You're going to focus on me. Why? Yeah, I'm going to say, as far as controls, they've overused F in this. F is for too many different things that interfere with each other. F to access this. F to trigger that attack. You know, F to get on your mount. If I am here, I can't get on the mount. If I'm next to this, I can't dismount. Because that takes precedence. Alright, come on. I did it in a minute, like 18? Minute 17 last time? Minute 13. Now it has 8:47 was the timer when that finished. So a minute 13 seconds now is what I'm up to on speed. And I did use, you know, a few more. I throw a spicy hawk out there. There, I think they all finally finished eating. And, ooh, I didn't even notice that attack pendant. That's probably from one of the dungeon runs a while back. Alright, there we go. I got, yep, Civilization Core, got the egg, got another multi-climate undershirt. Again, that's fine. That's like 5,000 gold for each one of those. That's why I say collect all of them that you can, and then turn around and sell them. Plenty of money. Go buy bones and stuff that you can't farm. Let's see. Yep, core. So that puts me at 9 cores. So I have enough that I can actually go and is it one more? 2. Is it 4 or 5? It's 5. All right, so I can produce one more. I got enough slabs or fragments to make another slab, so in an hour, you know, after another hour of gameplay, I can go and do that. And I'll have enough to make 2 more electric incubators, which honestly might be the last electric ones I make. I feel like that is going to push my power usage at that base a bit more for those. Now, if we do get the option to have a 4th base, I may actually split from here's this base with the ranch and the breeding. I might end up just like cutting it back, making a 3rd base that is just for egg hatching kind of thing. Oh, look at that. We got some eggs. Dragon egg. Ooh, that's some, you know, decent passives. Not as good, but okay. I'm just going to do the dark eggs right now. Unstable. Get rid of that one. 34 seconds now. I say, oh, yeah, 11 minutes, 11 minutes. Okay, yeah, we have 4 minutes. See? Even without the electric, I mean, build at least a couple electric ones once you unlock those. It's worth it. If you get an egg, you're just like, wow, I finally got 2 of these. I can breed, I can make eggs. And you get like, start getting some eggs and you just really are eager to get those to hatch. You throw them in the electric, faster, you know, optimal speed. But if you really wanted to hatch a lot of eggs, it's just better to go ahead and make a bunch of the regular egg incubators and just spam build them, really. Like, this is so much more effective. So I get 2 more of those put in. And I may literally just go ahead and build like 4 more at the back here of the regular ones. Because I am about to have a lot of eggs being... I mean, with as many as I put in just now to hatch, I've still got that many building up. And, oh, there's another one. And 46 cake left in that one. That means at least 46 cake in that one over there. So that is, like, both of these full and extra. So I got 2, 2, 2. Yep, okay. I don't think we're gonna wait for the other ones, but we'll wait for at least these to finish up. Right? Yep. 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 And 8 minutes. It's hot. This room is getting very toasty. Having a lot of heat output from the computer does not help keep this room cool. It being a very hot day, I think we're gonna have to wrap it after those hatch, just because it is very warm in here. That's why Timmy's now laid out over there. Instead of on his bed, he's laid out now on the floor right in front of the fan. Like, he is tired. He looks tired. He's like, looks pitifully, like, worn out. I wish the alpha one had better passives. And that one, you know, just still not getting any really good new passives that I want to use with Bella. You know, maybe they could add something like how we have the skill fruits. Maybe we get something where, you know, maybe not even so much an item, but it could be something like something you get as a reward from certain dungeons or certain bosses, or something that is expensive, but you get from a vendor, like not even an item you buy, but a vendor that offers a service. So you can throw a certain pal in your party and you can go to this vendor and basically have them, like, we've got the condenser, have something as like a manipulator or something, and it's this special vendor that appears in certain locations, kind of like the black marketeer. And that vendor, you talk to the vendor and pay them 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 gold, something like that. And it lets you add or replace an existing passive. And maybe make it where it's not just any passive, it's the quality of the passive. A gold passive is going to cost more money than a white passive. But make it where it doesn't just remove one. It's add to an empty spot or replace an existing one. And maybe make that one of the limitations. If you have 3 passives out of the 4 that can go on there, then it just adds to the empty spot. You get to choose a new passive. It adds to that empty spot. If you have no empty spots, like this one's got unstable. I want to get rid of unstable. Well, the first time it adds a new passive to the empty space, and then the next time it lets me choose one to replace with the passive I am wanting. That could be kind of an interesting mechanic to get rid of some of the grind to get the passive skills the way you want. It could even be a thing that when you do the passive, when you add one, it consumes a star rank. So you have to rank them up to even do that. So you get one that's 1 star and you add a passive to the empty spot, it loses that star, and then you have to go rank it up again. So it'd be a kind of a focus on, like, now you have these, like, these are the ones that have the best IVs for the attack, defense, health, part. And then you can customize their other elements with the passives. And that'd be like, in this case with Bella, I get one that's got Nightmare Iris level 2. Like theirs. Was it level 2? Or was it? Okay, level 2 is the star rank. So you get one that's got the right passive. You build out the passives, and then you just rank them up. And you don't have to worry about, like, just endless grind. It would take some of the grinding aspect out. I'm sure there's plenty of players who would argue against it as being like, no, this takes away some of the I guess value, the reward for saying you got this. You went through all this and you got this. You succeeded at achieving this result. This was your goal, and you stuck with it to get to it. But I think there'd be a lot more players who would argue in favor of that, saying it takes out that grind. It makes it less grindy. Yes, there's still a grind because you got to make money now and do that, but it would remove some of that friction for other players to be able to get those kind of results. Because I think there's probably more players that are like, I don't want to put in that much time. They burn out on the game. They might want to do it, but they get to a point where they burn out in the game and they just stop playing. And the point is to have people playing the game and keep it being popular so they get sales. You need to reduce some of the friction to causing people not want to play it. I feel like that would be a good thing. If there's not something already in the pipeline for this next update, it's something you should do for the next major update, is maybe add a special vendor. Take the veteran pal tamer design, whatever, something like that. One of those that has a little spot, has something that looks similar to this in terms of the design, as part of their theme. Like how the Black Marketeer has got his little dungeon-looking caves. And you go there, you talk to him, you pay him. I want to add this skill. It gives you a list of skills, and you can choose the skills. The skill you want to add, and it just basically adds until there's no more space, and then you choose to replace one. That would be very beneficial and make it more, to me, it'd be more incentivizing to be able to keep playing, because that means I can fine-tune my pals more readily, and I'm not going to sit there and sink just an obscene amount of time into this to be able to do the same effect, To me, that would be a sensible addition to the game. So, hey, devs, you watching? Hey, go ahead, take it. Please add that to the game. we're gonna start wrapping up. Again, it is hot in here. It is white toasty, thanks to it's being a hot summer day, and you know, I got a computer that GPU was running 80 degrees Celsius, kicking out a ton of heat from it. CPU, not so bad. CPU is not running that hot. But that, yeah, GPU is kicking out some heat. Let me actually pull up. While the game is stuck at the, like, trying to go back to the main screen. Oh, there it finally goes. For some reason, mods are just causing it to never, like, to just be really bad about that. Let me pull up my core temp and look. A few cores got up a little hotter because obviously there's more heat coming out, like, inside the case too, but most of them right now are dropping quickly in temp. Fans not running that hard at all. Yeah. I think most part for the thermal mats on this, not even close to anything where I'd have to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Again, you know, there's a certain level at which if you go too grindy on a game, you're going to lose players. Now, there's always going to be the hardcore players that are like, no, it's more rewarding because they do that. But to me, I feel like it still needs to be a game. When you get to those hardcore players that are like, yes, I'm willing to spend 1,000 hours playing this game to get those results. And because I spent 1,000 hours playing this game to get those results, everybody else should have to do the same. That kind of attitude is like, maybe instead of the 1,000 hours in this game to get those results, it should be where you can get those results in 200, 250-ish hours instead. And you could take the other 750, 800 hours that you would have spent playing the game and do something to actually, you know, improve upon yourself. Maybe improve, you know, take some courses, you know, maybe get something that helps you get a better job, learn a new skill, learn a new hobby, you know, pick up an instrument, something like that. It's just a thought, instead of sinking so much time into a game that literally you get nothing out of it other than of course, the enjoyment of playing and of course, the dopamine hit from it. You know, do something more productive for the other 750, 800 hours that you would not have to spend on it if they made it just less grindy on that. And I feel like there's a lot more players really that would appreciate it being less grindy. Because again, even if you like the grind, there's a certain point you're going to burn out on it. You're going to burn out and stop playing. You're going to have to take a break for a while. And if you take a break, you know, that's, you know, you look at like Steam, they list the most actively played games. And there are people who go look, say, what's trending right now? Not just sales, but what's actively being played the most. And having your game stay in that list means somebody who hasn't even heard of your game says, wow, this is pretty popular right now. Let me check it out. So you got a chance of it, you know, more sales too. Outside getting stuff together for moving. Oh yeah, that's right. You said I think you were having to move. Again. See, top selling games right now by revenue, meaning of course how much money they're making, not number of sales, how much money they're making. So a more expensive game can sell fewer copies and outrank a cheaper game that sells a lot of copies. I think it should be the number of sales, not the revenue value. And number 3 top selling game right now on Steam is the Steam Deck. Not even a game, it's the Steam Deck. It's kind of funny that they're going to have it on there as one of the top sellers by revenue. Keep that in mind, by revenue, which means because it's $349 for the base one, much higher revenue per sale. They might have an incentive to make sure it stays on the top list. Well, if you look at top most played games by current players, you want a game to be in there. You want a game to stay up there because that might get somebody to see it and, you know, want to buy it. Let's see. Wow, Palworld doesn't even, Palworld. Okay, it's on there. Where is it? There it is. Number 82. That's actually surprising. For as popular as it's supposed to be, it's number 82 in the top 100 right now. It's actually being beaten by games like Don't Starve Together, Diablo 4. You know, those are just above it. Geometry Dash is more popular right now in terms of active players than Palworld. Or current players. You know, by how many are currently playing. Peak for the day is 30,000, which is better than Geometry Dash has got as far as the peak. It's actually a little better than Survival. Ark Survival Ascended has a lower peak right now. But Ark Survival Evolved has a higher peak number of players today than Palworld. Let's see. Right now, second most popular game is Banana, which is very popular right now, apparently. It's just a banana clicker game, and it's free. Every 3 and 18 hours, you get dropped a banana. Okay. It's free. And funny enough, it's registered as a user-defined tag as psychological horror and horror. So it's a psychological horror game of a banana. And it is extremely popular right now. It is current players, 632,000 people playing that game right now. And 686,000 peak players at one point today. That is, for a free-to-play game, okay, understandable, but a banana clicker game. It's just a banana that you click. Jason, you're hoping getting your PC tomorrow or early this week. Well, I want to hear how much better. You should do a test like I did. Before you get everything moved over to it, play like Ark or something on your current system and see how your FPS is at like these settings, and then go to get it all installed on the new one and play it on there and see how much different your FPS is. I want to give us some numbers next week. If you have it already done by next live stream, I want you to remind me that, hey, you said to get these numbers, how much my FPS improved. I want to hear it because I really want to see how much, if it makes a big difference for you because of the server or not. Because, like, you know, it comes down to, in some of the games, you get big bases, stuff like that, like Subnautica. It doesn't matter. The game engine and the game implementation are going to be the choke point on that. You're not going to see much more frame rate regardless, just because of that. But I would like to see how much it actually improves with your Ark as far as the server side, you know, from one to the other. So yeah, I would like to see how those how that turns out for you. I just want mainly to know if the server aspect helps that much, because I remember on mine, you know, local game, it did. I feel like it made a difference, but it didn't make that huge of a difference in the end because of how much my how many dinos I had and all the other stuff and the size of the base. And of course, it comes down to the limitation of how much the game's going to really push in comparison. Between the CPU and the GPU. And I mean, right now my GPU is the bottleneck I'm on. As a 3080 Ti against my 13900K i9, the GPU is the bottleneck. You know, on everything. It's the one that can't keep up. Because most games, I don't even go above, like, even live streaming, I think I hit 23% CPU total while we were streaming and I was playing the game. OBS. I'll be sitting here playing game and have YouTube playing on this side and other stuff running, and it still won't go above like 25%. I think Starfield's the only one that has any point pushed me above 25%. And that was like spikes in New Atlantis because it's trying to track so many things because they did not think the things through in how they implemented that and how they set everything to render. Like they should talk to who is it that was it Coffee Stain Studios that make SAS Factory? Or is it, who is it that makes SAS Factory? Yeah, Coffee Stain Studios. They should talk to Coffee Stain. Bethesda should get advice from Coffee Stain Studios on how to streamline the visuals by saying like, okay, we're gonna have this, you know, it's gonna cut down on this when it gets past this point. It's cut down like those. SAS Factory, that's one of the best things about the game is how they handled the visuals so it keeps the frame rate up. Your average is 95 FPS right now. Okay. Well, let's see how much, if it does improve on the new system. If you get the new system and you go right back in and your average is like 98, 100, something like that, or 110, I'm going to say, looking at how much of a jump you made in hardware in terms of age, you know, you might be looking at your limitation on the server side, or probably more likely limitation just in terms of game. But yeah, SAS Factory, that's one thing about SAS Factory is they did a really good job on optimizing for the visuals of like not bogging down with so many different items moving around. They really optimized for performance very well. Obviously Bethesda probably should take some notes from them because oh boy, Starfield is a mess. Sorry, I'm looking at some of the SAS Factory screenshots they've got on there. Some of these builds where it's just like conveyors going every which way, like all over the place. I'm just like, how do you... I mean, that's like... That'd be like wiring up a circuit board and hand soldering a circuit board, and then when you got something wrong, going back and trying to trace through everything. It's like that's the part where it seems like, to me, it gets past that point of being a game, and it's more like it feels like just a work project. There's so many moving pieces that you just gotta trace through. It's like, yeah, it's like troubleshooting a computer network issue across like a business network and tracking down, but from one switch to the next. It's like it's that is what it kind of feels like on that. Thank you, Sanchez. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up because I am toasty. I am very hot right now. Timmy is hot too. Timmy, wanna come here? He's like over there stretching, and then like, you wanna come here? Come say bye. Come say goodbye to everybody. Yeah, come here. He's like, he looked at me and he's like, nope. Laid right back down. So no Timmy goodbye today. I'm sorry. He doesn't want to see you before he goes. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up because I am hungry since I haven't eaten anything yet today at all. And it is right now showing 90 degrees in this room. So I'm going to go cool down and let the computer cool down. And we'll see you next week. We'll do this again. 27th is the last Thursday, I think, of the month. So yeah, we're going to get it. One more stream. Next week's stream will be the last one before the update. So we'll do some more stuff, more Bella fights, whatever. Seeing what passive skills I can get. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be finally getting to play on the new update. Check it out. So yes, go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week for the last stream before the update. But thanks for hanging out. yeah, that's it from me. Goodbye.